Instructional Strategies. It is day 7.
Yes.
However, it's Thursday, December the 9th, but
Yes.
it's our day 7 of our 12 days. We are talking today, our instructional strategy we want to share with you today is called the Fish Bowl. And several of you probably have heard of this one before. It's pretty, it's been around a long time.
It's another oldie but goodie.
It's an oldie but goodie. This is an activity that is great after a new topic has been introduced and you're wanting your students to just go deeper. Maybe there's been research done and you're wanting them to come back together and share. Just like in the Fundamental 5, this is actually one of the 5 of just having students talk about the information. Have them think on it, talk about it, just how it relates to them. What do they know about this topic? And so it's a great one to use with all grade levels. It's definitely harder the younger you go, but again, you're having students to talk and discuss, so it just depends. A teacher has to modify that depending on who they have. So what a fishbowl is what you do is you have 2 circles of students. You have a smaller group in the middle of a larger outside group. And what happens is that the students that are in the middle are going to discuss the topics. They're going to go around and you're going to give each of the students time to discuss whatever. Maybe the teacher poses a question and they're going to have time to talk about it. The outside circle is very important though, because they are the observers. And what they're going to do is they're going to have maybe some notes they're going to take on it. So they're actively listening. They are not speaking. And they're going to actively listen to the conversations that go on in that smaller group. Excuse me. After a given time, the students are going to break off into small groups. The observers then are going to have time to have some clarifying questions. Tell me more about this. I'm not really sure. This was kind of confusing. One student said this, another student said this. So it's really important that they're taking notes, but then they're asking so that they're getting factual information. Teachers monitoring this to hear those conversations. If a teacher hears that there is some misconceptions going on, then that teacher might prompt them with some guided questions as well. Then they come back together and they switch. The same topic may be discussed, but that inner circle now is the observers. And the outside students have their paper and they're making some clarifying questions and notes as well.
You know, I really like this technique, especially as a way to differentiate for your students. Those students who are more reluctant to talk or who maybe English isn't their first language, and so they're new to some of the academic vocabulary that's being used.
Yes.
So it's a great way to differentiate because they have the opportunity to listen to that oral language being modeled by the students in the middle of the fishbowl first. Then they have an opportunity in small groups to talk and verbalize any questions they have before they become that middle inner circle.
Right. Have you ever had a situation where maybe you were doing a fishbowl, but you had some students get into more of a debate situation?
Ooh, yes. Yes.
So I have to, in my 8th grade
Even
class,
in first grade, they can get into pretty heated debates, actually.
Yes, so it is super important that a teacher, teachers can modify this in any way, shape, or form, but it's very, very important that they give very clear expectations before the activity starts. I have been in situations in my 8th grade class that the students got into debates about the information. They have to, but it's also a teaching, learning opportunity for them.
It also makes me think one of the things that we shared earlier, I can't remember the name of it or the day, but where they have the talking points and the checklist for participating in conversations. If you have done some of those things prior to this as part of your routine so that they know how to extend or ask a question from a peer in an appropriate manner, or to have a disagreement in an appropriate manner, then they're ready for the fishbowl.
Yeah, those soft skills we talk about all the time, that how to incorporate that into your activities. So this is one way to incorporate those soft skills. So again, if you try this in your classroom in the month of December, January, please let us know. There's definitely some amazing prizes that we're going to be giving. So try out the fishbowl and let us know how it's going. Y'all have a great day.
Bye.